What's up? You're rolling with another episode of Jits and Tits.
Damn!
The Jits and Tits podcast is brought to you by Remy Fit, the premier online training outlet for combat sports athletes. And after you get done training with Brandon and Remy and your body's all banged up and need to heal, we're also brought to you by Island Kava, Long Island's first and only kava bar, serving exotic teas and relaxing elixirs that will help you recover after an intense training session. We're also brought to you by Rapid Restore, Long Island's leading restoration company, specializing in water damage, fire damage, and mold remediation. And the handsome man that will come up to clean up your mess, Ronnie Longlegs of Rapid Restore.
What's going on?
What up?
That was a good one. Definitely a good one.
Good morning.
Band's back together.
Synchronized fucking Lalo cans, bro.
We're here.
Yeah, no, that was good.
I was like, are we going to fuck up when it ends?
No, you were timed perfect.
We've been inside each other. We're good.
Facts.
Who's we?
Yeah, you've been inside him.
Oh,
No, I've been inside you too, but he tried to get in there yesterday.
Did
you
he?
were oil checking people yesterday?
Yeah.
Let's talk about how uncomfortable Luigi made the kid doing his private yesterday.
Oh, that shit was hilarious,
Oh,
bro.
when you guys started moaning instantly, Rick was training that kid, and you guys like started rolling and instantly moaning and like barking and shit.
Oh, like
You and
I think
Mac-
you and
Macus.
Macus.
Oh yeah, that's normal though. If you
No,
can't if you can't handle that,
Well, that's normal for us, but for somebody that's never met you before, all of a sudden you got the gi on and
you need jiu-jitsu.
He's probably like, what the fuck?
You need aptitude, jiu-jitsu aptitude at that point.
yeah. He was just doing a private with Rick, dude. His eyes like grew, bro. He was like, what the fuck is going on here?
He ain't coming back for another private.
No,
That was a big word for you, Luigi. Aptitude?
not
You
on a
got
Saturday.
word of the day toilet paper? What's going on?
No, Bernetti taught me that. The same guy who taught me how to moan like that, he taught me that big word.
That was,
I still don't know what it means. I just know that that's what you need to moan.
is that your go-to moan
That one, it depends on the
situation?
yeah. Usually he comes up with like a different quote like every couple months, like or whatever, every couple weeks, and that's kind of what we go with.
Like the path of least resistance.
Fuck you.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, that moaning definitely got me a little uncomfortable yesterday too. I think it was really like the hip thrusts that got me a little uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, you got to put the hip into it.
You did, and then Macus was smiling, so I think he was definitely enjoying
It was like a reverse hip escape.
Yeah. I'm gonna break your turtle position here with my hips.
No, we're not trying to break the position. We're trying to stay in that position.
Yeah, he's trying to stay there. Yeah.
Yesterday was a fun time, though.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, it was an
Definitely.
awesome time.
I think we were going to make that a Saturday thing now.
100%.
Yeah.
I like to do that every Saturday. You know, we all got to roll. We chopped it up a little bit afterwards. Went over some technique.
Rick didn't show up. Kind of pissed about it.
Oh yeah, today. Yeah,
I'm not pissed. He's a busy man.
of course. Yeah, and he sleeps in, so getting here at 11 o'clock is tough, man.
Yeah, I feel like he's like nocturnal. Like he goes to bed at like 4 a.m.
Does he really?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He just strikes me as
goes
that kind of
he goes
guy.
to
Like,
bed real late.
he's
Damn.
a lurker.
Up in
Well,
Parksville, when we stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning playing badminton, dude, that was like a push for me, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't been up since 3 o'clock in the morning forever.
Yeah, that was like every night. Ronnie had the right idea. First night, we just got there. Ronnie's like, all right, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. And we were like, yo, what's this motherfucker doing? But he was up like first every morning, watching the sun come up.
I cannot. I mean, like, it's hard to stay up past 12 for me.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, every day at like 11:40 hits and it clicks. It's like, go to bed.
Yeah.
That's why every night, like, I can't even stay up for the main card. I just got to be home. I mean, like, last night I stayed up till like 12:30, 1 o'clock, but I was like laying down watching the fight.
That fight sucked.
That
Yeah,
was a
those
fucking,
fights were the worst.
honestly, I really liked Holland up until last night, and he's actually a shitty person.
Mhm.
He's a douchebag.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was really excited to like watch him fight, especially what he did to Jacare after before that. But just watching his performance last night, man, like
Like, he didn't even take it serious. Like, if I was his corner, I'd be fucking pissed.
fuck yeah.
I would have left after the third round. If I was in his corner, I would have literally walked into the locker room after the third round.
Yeah.
That was one of the most frustrating performances I've ever seen in my life. Like,
Focus on the fight.
Yeah.
Stop talking to Khabib and Dana.
Like, what are
Yeah.
you doing, man? Like, you had zero urgency and probably some of the lowest fight IQ I've ever seen.
That's why I think he's retarded.
Yeah, that guard that he had with the body triangle, dude. It was like, it wasn't even a guard. It was like potato guard.
Yeah, it was
Like a bag of potato
And
guard,
the
dude. It
commentator's
was
like, oh,
just-
he's body triangle. I guess he's looking to stay here for a while. Like, why, bro? You're losing. Get up.
Yeah.
And he almost clipped him a couple of times if he stayed on his feet, but he didn't even care to like avoid the takedown.
Yo, and then he like tweeted or like hit Instagram was just happy that he took that guy down once.
I know.
That was his goal for the fight.
Yeah.
Like he got up
Yep.
when he took him down. He's like, I got him down. Showing
Yeah.
it. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Win the fight.
You know?
Yeah, like mentally, there's got to be something off there because he was more focused on joking around and achieving one takedown. There was zero urgency. Like when he was even up on the fence, he wasn't pummeling, underhooking. He wasn't trying to get off his back. He wasn't
No.
throwing up submissions. He was just like coasting and happy to lose the fight. I've never seen anything like that before in my life.
I know. I don't get it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they investigate him for like throwing the fight. It didn't even look like he was trying. Like
I
he was
won't
cracking.
be surprised if they investigate him for like mental illness.
Mental illness, yeah.
Like,
Yo, his jokes, like we were laughing while it was happening, but like when he was said something like, "You're putting a lot of pressure on me right now," which was like hilarious. But like, yeah, he was fucking around way too much.
That shit's a double-edged sword. That shit talk is either endearing,
It wasn't really
or
a
it
shit
makes
talk.
you-
yeah.
it makes you unlikable. Like the reason why Conor McGregor and the Diazes are famous is because they run their mouths, but they always back it up.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know?
100%.
If you
Well,
talk
that
a
was-
bunch of shit and then don't do anything, it works against you. So
Yeah.
like at the
But he wa-
beginning, he's on a 5-fight win streak. He's beating people. He's hilarious. Like, yo, let's root for this guy. He's funny.
Yeah.
But then when you perform like that, it's like, what the fuck?
I know he had a lot of people like excited to see him last night, and he really he let a lot of people down.
Yeah, like you were saying before, what was with the fucking body triangle?
I know.
In full guard.
He was just trying to like lock it in and like not move. I mean, it happened. What, the first 4 rounds?
Yeah, but like to me,
Every round.
But to
Even
me,
to the 5th round, he was body
fifth
triangle.
round. Fifth round, he made a conscious like effort to like not get taken down and to avoid like being on his back. But other than that, like I feel like the first 3 rounds, he got taken down. He didn't even try. There looked like there was times where he could get out. He stood up a couple times, and it looked like he was open for him to like get out, and he just like locked up the triangle and laid there.
yeah, like if you lock up that body triangle, that signals that you're not going to do shit.
Yeah. Yeah, your
You
hips
know?
are pinned.
You have nothing. You have no offense from there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just holding the guy. And that's all he did. Did you see it, Luigi?
No, I didn't see it. He had what? He was just like
He had Brunson in
body
full
triangle
guard.
in
Full guard. Yeah. It wasn't a back mount. It was full guard and he body triangled him.
Yeah, because he's so long, he can body triangle from his guard.
But he wasn't trying to like put his
Yeah.
arm in for
No,
like,
he was doing
or, like,
nothing.
go
It was
No.
so
in.
weird. It looked
That's
like
why I was like, why isn't he trying to slide this up and go for a triangle? And Ronnie's like, this dude like is really strong, so he doesn't want to get stacked. Like he doesn't want to do a triangle attempt and get stacked because the guy could just slam
Yeah,
one.
but
his
you could
fucking
still
head.
go for like Kimuras or arm
Well,
bars or something.
yeah, he
I
went-
thought
he
he
was
was
on him
doing
over there.
it to control his posture. Like I was saying to Nick while we were watching it.
Yeah, if you
Like you got that body triangle, you can control the guy's posture with it. Like keep the guy on top of you from being able to posture up with the body triangle from the bottom like that. So I'm thinking, all right, he's controlling his posture. He's going to look to get overhooks, like start
Yeah.
attacking the arms and then open his guard up or something. And
Yeah.
that never happened. Like I thought, like, all right, if you can body triangle like that, control the posture, you get overhooks, underhooks,
well, even that underhook.
telephone arm bars,
Yeah,
get control of his head and then start sneaking your legs up for control.
Yeah.
But he never did any of that.
he just stayed there.
He just
Just
stayed there.
stayed there.
Even
And,
like
like,
he was
he-
shoving his wrist. Like at one point, me and Nick were looking at him. I'm like, yo,
He might be
he's
going
got
for a
wrist
triangle.
control. He's shoving his wrist down, but then never did anything. He never moved his legs. So he was just like holding his hands so he couldn't punch and then just laying on his back. It was bizarre,
Like
dude.
legit laid on his back, flat on the canvas. It wasn't even like he was trying to hip
Did he-
escape, get to his side or anything. It was like
And
the-
he wasn't
Was
even,
he was he the underdog in that fight or
No,
not?
he was a favorite. Holland was favored there.
Yeah, and he
So-
wasn't even attacking from the ground. He was slapping him, giving him like hand slaps, and I mean he was doing a good job.
he-
at, like,
he probably
defending.
he
He
did
probably
one of
pulled
these.
like a Pete Rose and fucking and bet
threw
against
it,
himself.
yeah.
maybe.
It's weird too because he's a Travis Luter black belt, and Travis Luter's like
He's good.
old
Yeah.
school black belt. Like he almost triangled Anderson Silva back in the day. I
Yeah,
don't know if you
yeah.
guys remember. He had Anderson
Yeah.
Silva deep trouble. Like when Anderson Silva was the fucking man,
Yeah.
and Holland
Yeah,
is
he
a
missed weight and
homegrown.
almost triangled him.
Yeah, and Holland's a homegrown black belt under him who's got like, dude, he almost submitted Jacare. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then you can't even throw up a single decent
The
sub
other
attempt
thing-
on Derek Brunson.
I can't believe that. I had no idea that his jiu-jitsu was that high level. Last night, I would think that like he was like fucking a white belt.
I mean, Brunson didn't even impress me either, dude.
No, yeah,
Like,
he
was
coasted the whole match.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
complacent and sitting in that guy's guard, just hammer
And
fisting.
And I feel like his takedowns were like he didn't really put damage on them. They were pretty insignificant. So if he was able to like stand back up, like I don't even think they would have hurt Holland that much, the takedowns.
But even when he was
Yeah.
on the ground, he wasn't doing any damage to Holland.
I think he did exactly what he needed to do to win. I think he fought good. You know.
Yeah, but like if somebody's like okay with just standing on their back and not looking to get up, I mean, you could try to pass the guard, get side
advanced
control.
position.
Yeah, you can go to mount and like maybe force back take or something
Yeah.
like that. But like he was fine with just staying in the guy's guard, doing minor damage, winning in just points, I guess.
Winning,
Right?
Skating
you know,
by.
that's
He
what
was-
when you're chasing for a title. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to win.
think-
He knows Holland's a fucking firecracker on his feet. So
Yeah, he did
He was
get
just trying
cracked,
to keep
though.
him where
He did
he's,
get
you
a
know.
couple shots off.
I'm less upset with Brunson and more upset with Holland.
Of
because,
course.
definitely,
I kind of can't blame Brunson for being like, okay, this is all I
This
have to do.
this is what you
I'm
want.
going to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish you'd like to see more, but Holland was more like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I'd rather pay for two creatures from Walmart going at it than watching that fight last night.
I'd rather watch Crime Faces all night last night.
Yeah.
Fuck
Wait,
yeah.
isn't there a website where you could see like all the shit from Walmart?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
There's like a People of Walmart website or something,
Oh,
right?
that's
or,
awesome.
Or like they're used to. I
The
don't know
people,
if
the people
There
of
was
Walmart.
back in the day.
there's, yeah, I don't know if it's still around. Google it, Terrence.
You should
I
start
love that.
a
It's like
Plumbers
people
of
of
Walmart.
it's like
I
the show.
have done plumbing in a Walmart actually.
It's like the show Big Brother, except it's just people Walmart. Like you're just watching them live.
No, it's just all the stupid shit that you see in Walmart. Like,
Oh, it might be an account. You're saying not live footage, just pictures like ridiculous.
I think it's like a website. Just Google it.
You know what?
It's
You know
like
what?
People of
you know what I
Walmart.
love seeing? I mean, like this doesn't just happen in Walmart.
Yeah, People of Walmart's website.
Oh,
It
look
says,
at that ass,
yo,
bro.
look, they have a bit. It's called Featured Creature.
Yeah.
Yes, they use
Skin,
Featured
those are
Creature?
skin colored
Oh, my
yoga
God.
pants. Yeah.
You know what it is, yo? It's like funny, like it doesn't just happen in Walmart, but of course you see it more in Walmart, where you get like these overweight people who drive around in those granny cars.
Yo, they're right here. They're right here.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's like you might not be overweight if you just used your legs a little bit.
And the basket's
Yeah.
full of fucking cookies and desserts.
yeah.
Now, how
Mountain
about
Dew.
people that take the elevator for 5 stairs?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate those kind of people.
What
Yo,
are we doing in America?
I feel attacked.
Those are the same people that are
feel
like,
attacked.
put your mask on. You're putting my health at risk.
Like, no,
oh, motherfucker.
you
All
are.
that sugar is
Yeah.
putting your health at risk.
Yes,
You
yes.
fucking, you're going to lose that leg.
Yeah, and a toe.
Like when we go to Ronnie's on Monday nights.
I take the elevator in my place all
Yeah, well,
the
it's,
time.
it's
See,
3
I do
floors.
too.
You're in the 3rd floor.
Yeah,
Ronnie, you could jump to your floor. You're so
I could,
fucking tall. Fuck it.
you know. I take the stairs sometimes if there's like a line.
Is there usually a line?
Yeah, and I got yelled at to put my mask on the elevator by this older couple.
Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
I didn't get yelled at. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna put a mask on?" I'm like, "No, I don't have one." Bing, bing, close the door. And I was like,
Now you can't get out.
now I'm just
Now
making
you
them
can't
uncomfortable
leave.
coughing and shit.
That's funny.
And they have the clicker button on their finger to touch. Like, they won't even touch the fucking buttons.
Oh,
If I
wow.
was your height, I would make up like bullshit things like, sorry, I need a special mask because I'm so tall.
Mhm.
The air pressure and humidity is different up here. And
Yeah.
if I wear the wrong mask, I might suffocate. So
Yes.
Yeah, I really have a hard time breathing when I'm wearing a mask, though.
Oh, everybody does, dude. It's gross.
It's disgusting.
I think it's crazy that some people roll with the masks on.
I don't even know how it's
Yeah.
possible. I see
I had
people at
to
the
do that
gym running
once.
on the treadmill and working out with it. I'm like, how do you do that?
Yeah,
I had
you
to do
said
that
you did.
once in Connecticut, and it was like, dude, I'm never doing this again. Like, it just
It makes
sucked.
no sense.
Yeah,
Like
No.
you're rolling with other people.
yeah.
You're
You're
sweating on
literally
each
on
other.
top. Like, granted, they had when I was there, like, that particular gym only had like groups of people, and you can only roll with that group of people for like whatever, a month or two while they were still going through all that shit. Because this was back in like the summertime, so they were doing like there's only 4. You could have like 4 people, and that's all you can roll with. You can't roll with anyone else in the class, but still, there's no reason you should roll with a mask on.
No, I feel like that's my get your weight up, not your hate up, dude.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand that. I can't stand wearing a mask into a supermarket, yet alone fucking
Who
wearing
do
it
you
when you're
know
rolling.
that's been actively doing like jiu-jitsu or like going to the gym and like bettering themselves that actually got sick or like
I know.
this really affected?
I know a couple people.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like,
me.
Yeah, but you didn't die from it. You
No,
got
but I was
sick.
I was sick,
You
like
get-
flu.
Yeah.
I was fucking like bedridden for like 2 days. I had like
Yeah.
pneummonia and shit in my lungs. But
you're
I
not going to
smoked
the
for
hos-
7, 8
yeah,
years.
you're not going to
yeah.
the hospital though.
Nah, Definitely
that's what
not.
I'm saying.
And
Like,
even that, you have the underlying thing where you smoked for all those years.
In the full year that this has gone on, I don't know directly one single person that was like training for several years prior to this and trained during the whole thing that got very sick. I know a couple of people tested positive. Maybe
dude, I didn't even know I had it.
Yeah, I never.
built different.
Yeah, kid.
Dude, my mom and dad have it right now. My dad's 58. He just turned 58. My mom's 55. They both been smoking. My dad's been smoking 2 packs a day since he was 17. Diabetes, has a stent. He's good.
My father is 80 years old, was a drug addict for 45 years, had prostate cancer last year when it started, got it about 3 months ago, and shrugged it off in a day and a half like it was nothing.
Yeah, well, because COVID went to his body. He was like, fuck, what the fuck are we doing here, bro?
Yeah, we can't survive here.
Wait,
Dude.
let everyone know how your dad beat cancer.
By not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
He got diagnosed with prostate cancer, forgot to tell me about it for a full year. It was like around this time last year when he finally told me about it, like casually. And I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, my cancer. I'm like, what cancer? He's like, all right, prostate cancer. Long story short, he basically went in and they were like, you know, you have prostate cancer. It's like a slow-moving cancer, but because of your age, like we really can't treat it the way we normally would. So he's like, what are you telling me? You stuck a finger in my ass and telling me I'm going to die slow? He's like, cool, I'm never coming back here. Go fuck yourself. And they're like, well, you need to change your diet. Don't eat like as much meat and cheese and carbs and stuff like that.
He started asshole tanning.
Yeah, he started sunning his butthole.
Yep, that always works well.
So anyway, I guess like 6 months.
That's a power move.
6 months after that conversation, his wife got on him and made him go. So we went in for a checkup, like begrudgingly. And like the doctor's office would call him every day. He's like, you got to come in. He'd literally tell them to go fuck themselves. And like some woman called one day and he's like, oh, you must be new. And she's like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm just calling for your checkup. He's like, write this down for everybody else. He's like, and if another new girl comes in, tell everybody who calls me to go fuck themselves. I'm not coming. So he finally goes. They do his blood or whatever, and there was no cancer markers in his blood. And they're like, what did you do? Like, how did this happen? You changed your diet? He's like, no. You told me not to eat meat and cheese. I fucking ate more.
Yeah.
He's like, he just didn't give a fuck, and it went away.
Yeah, you got it sometimes.
Some people, you know, like a lot of people get cancer, and what they do is they just go on vacation, live their life stress-free, and fucking it ends up going away.
Yeah. I feel like it's a mental thing, too. Like, if you know you're sick or something and you just, like, beat yourself up and think about it all the time, like, your mental almost, like, kills
people
you.
buy into being, they buy into the fact that they're fucked up. Yo, I read this book years ago when I was in, like, middle school.
That's more than years ago, dude.
No.
Decades, bro.
You guys like the same.
It's like 3 decades
Last time
ago.
I checked, you're older than me, dog, so watch your mouth.
I know, but I wouldn't refer to middle school a couple years ago.
I said several years ago.
like 3 decades ago.
Several
A
decades
couple years ago,
ago.
I read this book in middle school. Shit was good.
Several.
Dave, what was the book?
It was called Walkabout. It was about these Aborigines. And it's based off a true story. But the Aborigines have this belief that if they get their photo taken, that it steals their soul and kills them.
Amish, I believe, have that book
So
as well.
they got they were doing a walkabout through like the desert or whatever, the outback in Australia, and somebody took their photo, tourists, and the kid believed because he had his picture taken that he was going to die. And he willed himself to death after that because he believed it was happening. And so he died. And that's the mental state, you know what I mean? So like if you believe something, it can take over. So if you believe that like cancer, I ain't got shit. I'm good.
Yeah, it shows you just like the power of the mind, right?
Yo,
Just
but
crazy.
I've seen and heard like there's a documentary, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, about a guy with a ton of autoimmune like diseases that he was required to take daily steroids. He was on like 17 pills a day. He went on I know Remy's gonna hate that I'm saying this right now,
Went
but
on juice fast.
he went on a complete raw vegan diet, like nothing. He was just straight up ate like fruits and vegetables.
Raw
and,
vegan?
and all he didn't have. He went from taking like roughly.
It was a juice though.
Yeah, but it was a raw vegan diet. Like
Yeah.
he was eating it in juice form.
Since he was going raw vegan, did he use a condom or did he stay raw?
Just raw. No, like he would just go to like farmers markets, brought his juicer with him everywhere, and everything went away. He went from taking like 15 to 20 medications daily to nothing at all. So I've heard of instances like that with people with cancer as well, where like they shrink their tumor without like the chemo and radiation just by going like completely like organic raw. Like I mean, they pump so much hormones. It's like really fucked up. Like they're like trying to make money off of like food consumption. So like
look at the
chicken,
girls today and the boys, man. Some of these girls are like
boobies,
15 and
boobies,
they got fucking tatas like you would believe.
And then I got kids that are like in pre-K with bigger dongs than me. Like that makes me feel, bro. Where was that shit when I was growing up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I feel like that chemo shit is just one big scam anyway.
It just kills everything, not just the bad stuff. So you see like how much people's like health state like deteriorates. Like they're just pumping you with poison to fucking kill like everything, anything moving.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to say, I forgot to mention this, but I want to say I'm extremely proud of this. Full year into this pandemic, never even been tested, dog.
Nice.
Attaboy.
Same.
The thing with like chemo and everything, it's all for money. Like, you know, they have a cure out there somewhere for cancer, but they make so much money in chemo.
Yeah.
Like my uncle had brain cancer. They gave him like 3 or 4 months to live, and they're like, oh, no, like chemo, no point. You know, it's already too past far. So like my dad and everybody made like a THC oil, and he was just using that on his tongue, and he lived for like 2 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it's like that's the whole thing with like the corona vaccine. It's like we can't. How long have we known about cancer and we can't figure shit out? But yeah, we're gonna come out with a vaccine for
In fucking 6
corona.
months.
You know,
Exactly. It's
Like-
just, it's retarded, dude.
I think we got other things to worry about before fucking curing coronavirus.
And how many billions of dollars in like cancer like research like donations has there been?
Right,
Like
that's
how
what
much
I'm
money
saying.
have they spent? Like you can't say it's not out there, but there's more money in having these people in the hospital than there is in keeping them fucking healthy.
Yeah, 100%. Can't make money off healthy people.
Nope.
You know.
That's for sure. My buddy works in the hospital, and like before COVID hit, I guess like the flu season was like really, really down. People weren't getting sick and shit,
Right.
and everybody in the hospital was pissed because
Not making money.
not making money. And it's crazy to think that you would think they'd be happy that people are healthy out there,
Right.
but they were all pissed. And I was just like, wow, man, it's just a big fucking scam.
Yeah, you turn your mic on.
Yeah.
Fucking Ronnie's fucking bamboozling me.
Thing was squeaking. I had to tighten it up.
The other day when I was in the fucking hospital, this woman comes around and she's got like a thing, and I thought she was gonna be like a nurse or like someone like putting something in the IV or something. She's like, "Oh, sir, do you have your insurance card?" I'm like, "Hold on, like let me call my wife." So Taylor sends me a picture of it. I give the girl the numbers,
Yeah, good.
and she's like, I'm not doing that. And then she's like, whatchamacallit? Fucking Dave, man, unbelievable. So then she's like, it says here your ER copay is like $50 or whatever. So she's like, how would you like to pay for that today? I'm like, lady, I'm sitting here in my fucking underwear right now, which I pissed already, and like, you think I got a wallet on me and I'm gonna fucking pay you for this? Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Yo, I think the worst thing in life is when you're like away from your house and you go to fart and you just like shit yourself.
That's never That's
Never happened?
It only happened to me when I got like a really bad stomach
Oh,
virus.
okay, wait.
and I was
You just
home.
said it never happened. So
No,
it did
when I-
happen.
no,
How
I-
many times
no,
does this really
That
happen?
only happened. That happened to you once.
After
I was-
Chinese.
No, I was fucking hammered. Like
Oh, I thought you were about to say fucking. I was like, oh my God.
no, like like almost blackout drunk. I think I only remember it because I shit my pants. My cousin's driving home, and I go to fart, and I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, and I'm so drunk at this point. I'm like, I think there's something else besides that fart.
I like how,
dude, it's
look,
like the middle
for
of
people who are
winter.
just listening, Luigi was rocking back and forth like
Yeah.
that field movement.
So it's
Yeah, they
the
see
fucking
it.
middle of winter. We have the heat blasting the windows down the whole way home. We're going from like the Hamptons to like
Oh, it smelled up the car?
Dude, it was bad.
Oh my God.
We went from the Hamptons to like Sound Beach area, like where he
damn,
lived.
that's far.
Yeah, whole middle dead of winter, windows down,
Shit,
heat blasting.
shit in the crack.
That's disgusting,
Damn.
bro.
It wasn't even like that much. It was just like
Yeah.
You
Well, that's
dropped
what
one.
No.
Like-
But that's what I'm saying, though. It's not like you're shitting yourself with a full log in your pants.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, you fart and, like, a little something comes out. You're
Yeah,
like,
they call
oh,
that something prairie
a shart.
dog.
A
right?
shart. No, prairie dog's when, like, you have to shit and it's coming out. It's poking out the hole.
Turtling. It's turtling.
That's a prairie dog, I thought.
You ever see Along Came Polly?
No.
Oh, dude. One of the best movies ever. Ben Stiller, Jennifer Aniston, and Philip Seymour Hoffman. But there's a scene in that movie where they go to this party, and Philip Seymour Hoffman plays this like wild character, and he's like, "Dude, we gotta get out of here." And he's like, "Why?" He's like, "I have an emergency." He's like, "What do you mean you have an emergency?" He's like, "I just sharted." He's like, "What?
What the fuck's a shart?
Ben
Yeah.
Affleck's like, "What's a shart?" He's like, "I thought I had to fart, and a little shit came out."
Yeah.
He's like, "I gotta get out of here. It's an emergency."
Yo, it's so sad he died. That guy was a phenomenal actor, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, he was the best.
So
he was
good.
amazing in that movie.
That
dude.
movie when they were pick up basketball, he's
Yeah,
like, let it
rain
rain,
dance.
rain dance. So fucking funny.
If you haven't seen that movie, you got to. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I think that's the worst, though, man. Anytime you got to shit or fart.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna tell a story, but I'll tell a story.
Yo, tell it, bro. Tell it.
It's fucking gross.
It's just us here, dude.
I was like, yeah.
It's just us.
I was like 15 years old, bro.
Yes.
I was like 15 years old. I used to ride my bike from my parents' house where I lived at the time in Medford, basically on Woodside, all the way down to Patchogue every day after school. We would just ride out. And I had to shit so bad. I didn't like shitting in public.
Yeah, who does?
So I'm flying home, bro. I'm like holding it in. Had the shits, and fucking I crossed Sunrise, bro. I hit this fucking curb. Shit. While I was riding my bike, bro. Shit you not. No pun intended. Bro, I was on my leg. I was like, this is so embarrassing.
Oh, my God.
I was like, fuck. I rode all the way home.
Bad.
I was like, Mom, need your help.
I remember when I was in school, man, there was this girl who fucking was wearing like white short shorts, like girl shorts.
Hey.
Yeah, and she had a visitor, dude.
No.
Yeah.
Did she know?
Someone told her. Yeah.
Just a brown spot.
No, like a visitor, like her period.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks. I feel like that's equivalent to like us shitting our pants.
Yeah.
Like a dude shitting themselves is equivalent to a girl.
I don't.
I mean, we were young. We were in like middle school and shit, but I mean, I never want to shit myself.
Definitely not.
No.
Not a fun
It only happened once to me, and I was out rollerblading, but it was
Bro, why are you holding the story back, bro? I just told you I shit on my bike. You were holding that back? Let us know. Tell the
I
story.
wasn't sure if we were
You
sharing
deserve to
stories.
shit your pants for being out rollerblading.
Oh, dude, rollerblading was the shit, bro.
Nah, I agree.
Apparently.
I agree.
Rollerblading was cool until it turned gay.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
rollerblading is
before-
a shit. Like
I love
inline skating.
Yeah.
Oh, by,
Fuck yeah.
Bro,
by the way, Rick says hi. He just woke up.
I will
Nice.
never forget.
Fuck you, Rick.
It was like December, like 4 or 5 years ago. I was on my way to work. I used to work in Seaford. And I used to take like the back way because sunrise would get wonky in Nassau. And there's the Massapequa Preserve. It's pretty big. It's like a hiking trail, but some of it's paved. And there's a crosswalk for like the people walking from one side to the other. It crosses over a pretty major road. And I had to stop in the crosswalk to give the right of way to a male rollerblader at like 6 a.m. in like spandex shorts, and it was like 23 degrees. I'm like, this is real life right now? I had to give the right of way to a fucking rollerblader wearing like neon spandex
Shorts.
at 6 a.m. Yeah, shorts in December. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I never dressed like that when I was rollerblading.
We're trying to hear that shit story, kid.
Yeah, get to
I was
it.
like, nice, we're getting off topic
No, we're
here,
not.
bro. Yeah, so I lived in Center Reach, and we used to go to Suffolk Community College a lot. So it was pretty far away. It was like a couple miles. And we're out there, like, skating the college the whole day, you know. And I was young. I was eating, like, McDonald's and fast food all the time.
Shit material.
Yeah, it's like the worst for you, dude. So here I am, like, skating, sweaty, and I farted, dude. And I couldn't tell the difference if I shit myself or it was just swamp ass from skating.
Yeah.
So that's why you wear 2 socks. So I was like, oh, let me just check real quick. Went in the woods, dude. Did a little wipe, and it was shit, bro.
Oh,
Do you
no.
throw your underwear out at that point too?
I didn't throw them out, no.
You kept them on?
Wait,
Well,
you
I
kept
didn't-
them on?
I didn't shit my underwear. I just
What do you
had-
mean you didn't shit?
I had, like, shit between the cheeks.
Yo, he's dummy.
Oh,
He's
okay,
dummy
I got
thick.
you.
Oh, yeah. It couldn't even get its way out of that fucking
Right,
asshole, bro.
dude. So then I had to skate the rest of the day with, like, nasty-ass cheeks
Well, I
and
thought
one
you-
sock.
I thought- oh, and the yeah.
Yeah, but they were ankle socks. So you only get like one wipe off an ankle sock.
Nah, you got 4 sides to that.
It's not like you could. No, it's not like you could fold an ankle sock and rewipe. It's just a
No.
one wipe disposable.
No, you put your hand in one side, turn it over. You got the other side,
And then you
flip it inside out, and then
and then put your hand in it again.
no, you're not putting your hand in it again. But you get you wipe, fold, and wipe again. That's 4 wipes.
You've been in this position way too many times.
No, I haven't. But I mean, if you just think about an ankle sock, there's 4 different.
Yeah, but
times
I
you
feel like the thread's so light, like it bleeds through.
Gotta get good
you already got
socks.
shit on your ass. Just
Oh, dude, it was
What about your
horrible,
fingers?
bro. And I couldn't say nothing, so I just skated the rest of the day, and I was just like, I felt gross.
I would have went right home. You're crazy.
Yeah, it felt gross. Dude.
Dude, rollerblading, shit in his pants in one sock. Sound miserable.
It was a
Dude.
miserable day, dude.
And you're rollerblading, so your legs are moving, your ass cheeks are rubbing
Oh,
out,
yeah, those
sweaty,
boys are going-
you got
Yeah.
shit and
Yeah.
sweat. Oh, dude.
Dude, it was horrible. It was the
I
worst.
feel like I need to take a shower right now.
Oh, dude, it was the worst. It was the worst day, man. And it was a good day, too. We started off real good, man. Like, we had, like, the camera out. We were, like, recording and shit, like, handrails and stairs. And
Did they record that? Throw it in the clip? Good
I didn't tell,
content,
I didn't
bro.
tell
Good
nobody.
content.
I was like, yo, I'm going to go check out this rail over here. Went to the woods, looked around. No one's looking. Dropped the drawers, took the skate off.
That's fucking hysterical.
Power move, though.
We should try to do that one day.
What, skate again?
Yeah.
Or wipe our ass with a
Shit our
sock.
pants.
Shit.
Let's go rollerblading.
Let's go
You shit your
rollerblading. We'll
pants.
shit our pants. No, we'll shit our pants
We'll all
together.
show up here, shit our pants, and record a podcast.
Yeah. There is
Good-
4 sides to
good
a sock.
feedback.
He wasn't fucking lying.
That's funny.
Yes. Those were some good days, though, man. I was telling D-Rock, like you don't really realize, like, the good times that you're living in.
I
until,
know,
like,
because the 70s were great, right?
No, it was like 69. It was
Guy
69.
Ronnie, fucking the recycle king of fucking New York over here.
Oh.
Well, the thesis of the narrative.
But yeah, you don't realize it, man, until it's way gone. You're like, damn, those were some good times, you know?
I've never looked back on shitting my pants and been like, damn, I missed those times.
Dude,
Those were the fucking days, man.
yeah, man, they were
What
the
days of our lives when we
Wipe
still to
it-
shit our pants
They were
carefree.
the days, bro. They were the days.
Yeah, I feel like it was so like easy to have fun back in the day. Not that it's not now, but I feel like I don't know. We had so much fun just doing like nothing.
We had like a corner store in Center Reach. It was like now a bodega, but it was just like a, I don't know, like a little convenience store. And a homeless guy used to like chill up there all day long. So we would just like throw him a couple bucks. He'd go in, get us like special reserves or snake eyes and shit.
Oh,
And
like
we
the
would- yeah.
liquor shit.
Yeah, and we would go right behind the store in the woods, and we would just get shit faced at like 12 in the afternoon and like walk
We
around
had-
town and shit.
We had a 7-Eleven on Old Country Road that we would always. So it was like Old Country Road and Levittown Parkway, and on Levittown Parkway there was houses. So we would steal shit from 7-Eleven. We'd steal beer, run into this one house, like, and just jump the fence and hide there, right? And the guy would always come out chasing, and he'd never find us, right? We'd always just do whatever. He could just never see it. Then we would go behind the 7-Eleven to the it was like a factory back there, and we would drink like in the truck. Years later, I'm working at a school in like Great Neck or something like that, and the guy who was the manager was like the night janitor there. And we're looking at each other. I'm like, oh, this guy looks real familiar. And he's looking at me like, you know, you look real familiar. We start talking, like a couple days into the job. He's like, where'd you grow up? I'm like, oh, I grew up in Hicksville, whatever. He goes, oh, you ever go to the 7-Eleven? I'm like, yeah. He goes, that's where I know you from. You were one of the kids that stole the beer.
Shut the fuck up. Are you
I'm like-
serious?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, I knew you looked familiar. He goes, I got one question. Where the hell do you guys always hide? I'm like, remember that one house in Levittown Park with the red fence? I'm like, we would jump that red fence. It was like a red picket fence. We jumped that and just stay there until you guys went back in the store.
That's so
That's so
funny.
funny.
You know they can't even chase you because like you trip and like break your arm, you could like sue them.
Yeah, this is now, though.
they
I
say-
mean,
oh
this
yeah,
was
back
fucking-
it's different.
I
but
was like 16, 17 at this point. Like,
isn't it insane that there's like good Samaritan laws? Like people like
So fucking stupid.
say you
It
needed
is
like
so
say you
stupid.
gave someone CPR and with like the compressions you broke their ribs. Like people have sued people for like fucking giving them like
so
resuscitate them.
retarded. Yeah.
Like what's wrong with you? Be
Well,
happy
that's
you're
what the Good
alive.
Samaritan law is now, right?
Because
To
it's
protect
like,
that person.
to cover their ass, like they're
Yeah.
trying to do the right thing and keep a person alive, and so they can't turn around and get sued. Like what the fuck?
Like, my bad. I'll just keep walking next time. Let you fucking
Yeah.
choke. Peace.
We had U.S. gas station. Remember, we used to go and buy beer all the time.
Bro, and they sold the Lucy's for the low kid.
Yeah.
I was like 18. I was just buying. They were a quarter.
For a
50 cents
Lucy?
for a Lucy.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
I would go there with like $1.50, buy like 6 bogeys because I couldn't buy a pack.
Damn, so what? Patchogue was like real gutter back in the day,
That's
huh?
Oh,
Medford.
bro, what? That's where I sold weed, kid.
Medford.
Yeah, U.S. is Medford actually.
Medford.
Okay. Oh,
but
it's,
US
it's still there, right, on 112?
112.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Wave gas station was lit.
Wave, Blue
that was
Wave.
that was the no,
No, right
Wave
over-
right over here.
Wait, is that the one on the corner of Jamaica and 112?
no,
No,
that's
that's J
J
Mart.
Mart. Wave is right here on 112 and Woodside. That was the spot.
Yeah.
Everyone would hang out there on the weekend, just drink, buy Lucy's, and chill in the parking lot.
No way.
That was like our spot.
Oh, my
Yo.
God.
Marat, my dude Marat, he was the one who owned it or worked there. He was fucking hysterical.
Patchogue, Medford, dude, from what it is now, years ago, 180 degrees, dude.
Yeah.
When I was growing up here, I've lived here basically since I was in like first grade. And
Came from the ghetto, bro.
dude, Patchogue was, I remember like 16 years ago, I would tell people I'm from Patchogue, I'd get weird looks. And then when that whole thing happened with those kids in high school that they killed the guy by the train
Yeah,
station.
the
They killed
Spanish dude.
the Spanish dude.
Yeah, Conroy and all that.
That went like national. So Patchogue was already like a nothing, because Patchogue used to be like a great town. Patchogue historically was like the hub between Manhattan and the Hamptons.
Yeah.
It was a big hub. The Four Corners were famous, and then it fell off. So it was already like, oh, the town that like couldn't hack it. There was nothing on Main Street. Then that shit happened. So I had to tell people like, yeah, I'm from Patchogue. They'd be like, ugh, like I heard that place is kind of fucked up. And like, dude, Main Street. The only thing I was on Main Street like 16 years ago was the Brick House. Main Street was just like a drive-through to TJ's. You drive down Main Street to get to East Patchogue to go to TJ's. There was nothing.
Not
on
even
Main
buildings? Yeah.
I mean, there's
No,
buildings
buildings,
and
but-
shit,
but,
obviously,
like,
but there was
nothing,
like
no
there's nothing.
restaurants.
Yeah, no restaurants, nothing worthwhile. It was literally the Brick House
Yeah,
and like
all this
nothing
shit
else.
happened in what, like the last 10,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Parabellum
12
opened.
years.
Parabellum opened where the tap room is now, like 10 years ago, and that's
Yeah.
when it started to like really start to change and come up. And then the new mayor, that mayor Panieri, I think, when he got elected, like.
Yeah, because then they
12,
started
13
building
years
that.
ago.
Like I remember when I first started at the beach, they were like either just starting those buildings or like almost just finishing them. That apartment building.
The big
Like,
one.
yeah, and like they've just started to make it nice.
Yeah. I used to wrestle with that kid.
Ooh, the one that
Yeah.
did those.
Luigi, are they did they sell the ferry contract yet? We were down by the water talking about that today. They didn't do that yet, right? It was just up for petition.
I don't know how old that were. They got to give a contract out. They got to send it like every 2-3 years. Something
Yeah,
like
but
that,
they're
right?
not going to stop ferries to go to Davis.
No, I think
No,
it's a
no,
different
no.
company that
Oh.
will take over.
They
Oh,
might
okay, then.
sometimes like
Probably
if
expensive.
that company, maybe that company might not get the contract again,
Mhm.
but they'll have someone in there to bring ferry.
You think they own the convenience store too? Because they sold the convenience store last year, $1.7 million.
What, on Fire Island?
Yep.
Damn.
No, that's
you
all
probably
owned
make that back
on
here.
in Davis Park. On Davis Park, that's all owned by like the same 4-6 people, something like that.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
shit. Yeah, Fire Island's definitely a cool place.
I love
There's
it.
not a lot to do with Davis,
No.
opposed to like whatever's that
Ocean
way,
Beach.
Ocean Beach, but it's a good time.
No,
What-
it's
what-
nice to hang. It's
Davis
nice to
is
go
way
and hang
better
out.
though.
Like it's more relaxing.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
you know.
What beach is that where like you can't even like eat a sandwich on the beach?
That's Ocean Beach.
That's Ocean?
Ocean Bay or Ocean Beach? I'm not
Ocean
sure.
Beach.
Ocean
Okay.
Beach, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I got yelled at on the fucking boardwalk to put my shirt on. I'm like,
Really?
yeah, I'm like, we were walking from
No one
bar
wants to
bar.
see that
When was
shit,
that?
bro.
Last year or the year before? Because last year there was like
No, it
The
wasn't
last time were
Corona. It
stupid
was
rules.
the year before Corona.
no.
But yeah, I literally got out of bar. We were walking to Flynn's, and I had I'm like, yo, it was like mad hot. It was like 90 degrees, like, summer day.
Yeah.
I fucking took my shirt off, and I had like a police that came up to me, and he's like, you need to put your shirt on. I'm like, are you fucking serious? We're at a beach.
It's a fucking
Yeah.
beach, bro.
That's
Yeah.
so funny. I think it's cool, like the people that live there year round and shit. That's probably fun.
Yeah, my buddy
Gotta
was
get boring though.
Nah, I got like me and Macus got trapped there one weekend. It was like October. It was one of the last weekends, and nobody's there. There's like the convenience store isn't even open. There's nobody around for miles. Like
Yeah, but
we
if you
thought
go
we were gonna.
west, like Fire Island, like west by Robert Moses, people live there all year round.
Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 people that live at Davis Park year round, but it's
Yeah.
like, dude, I don't know how.
But Davis, there's
Yeah,
nothing.
like, what do you
There's nothing to
do?
do.
I'm
Dude,
saying over there, they have a Fire Island school district and everything.
Oh yeah, over like I know. what
Yeah,
you're-
there's
right
like
after-
stores.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like, I agree with Luigi, though. Like, there's, like, what do you do, though? Like, you go to
Mhm.
school, you come home, you really don't have a yard to work on,
right?
like, there's
No.
really nowhere to go.
It's like being on Shelter
Can't
Island.
mow the lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
You
at-
can't mow the lawn.
There's- I
Rake
got
out the sand, kid.
Bro, I got stuck. I got stuck at Davis once. I took a ferry over there. We're at the casino, fucking hammering, fucking everything. Fucking hammered. One ferry, I'm supposed to take the 7. I'm like, I'll take the 8. I'll take the 9. All right, I'm definitely gonna get on that 10 because it's the last ferry. We're at the casino having such a good time. I look at my phone. It's fucking 10 o'clock. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, no.
I fucking start running to the ferry. I get to the ferry. Things like halfway across the bay. I'm like, no way. I'm like, how am I gonna get home? I knew nobody on the beach.
Oh, man.
Bro, I had to go under the bathroom and sleep in the sand. It started downpouring, and there's a church there that's open 24/7. So I was under this thing and it started downpouring. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I have no cigarettes. I have no money, and I just have my phone, and it's on like 10%. So I was like, bro, I'm in a bad spot.
Yeah, you are.
So I'm like, fuck.
Naked
what do I
and
do?
afraid right there,
yeah, so I
bro.
sat underneath the bathroom, started downpouring. I'm like, fuck, bro. So I went to the church. I slept right on the floor in the church. I woke up in the morning, bro. I walked to the ferry. I just looked like a mess. I was
Oh,
hungover.
sure.
I was like, I had no money. I couldn't get a water. I was like, this sucks, bro.
Yeah,
Yo, that is mad funny.
You're not the first person or last person that's ever gonna do that.
Yo,
it's true.
it gets cold. It doesn't matter if it's like an 80-degree day. It gets cold like right on the beach on the water like at night. Because my friend and I, we went. He was dating this girl. She had just graduated high school. We were like a year or two older than them. So they rented a house. Like one of their moms rented a house just for the girls to have like a house on Fire Island for the week. So we went out there to hang out with them. And the mom's rule was like no boys allowed at the house. And like the mom wasn't even there. So it was insane. But me and this kid, long story short, ended up sleeping on the beach. And like I don't think I slept 5 minutes the entire night. We were like freezing our asses off.
Yeah, because 60 degrees
miserable.
feels good during the day, but at night it's fucking
When the
cold as
wind's
fuck.
blowing, the water's right there.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking nightmare.
I've slept on the beach before.
Did you have a blanket or a sweatshirt? We didn't have shit. We just had like I was in
Aren't
like a
there
t-shirt
sand
and
fleas
shorts.
though? Like, don't you get bit by sand fleas?
Yeah, they got horseflies, sand fleas. They got
The horseflies hurt, man.
They do
It's
hurt.
like a mini bee sting.
mosquitoes and shit.
Motherfuckers that eating you and shit. I hate that. I hate mosquitoes,
Got
man.
the
Like when I
deer
get bit by a
picking at you when
mosquito,
you're
I hate
sleeping.
that.
Speaking about the beach, we should take a pass on it today.
Damn. I don't have my pass yet. I gotta get that shit.
Yeah, I didn't get it yet.
We will though. We're gonna have a good time. Erica's super excited about some beach trips this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, all of it's going. Music, barbecue,
Bike.
can jam.
it's gonna be fun as hell.
Yeah,
He's
it's
got
gonna
a
be
good
time.
spot out there too. He's like when he goes, it's out east. I don't know where it is, but it's
Smith's Point.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, I think he goes like west.
Yeah. You go onto the Smith's Point. You drive
Yeah.
on. You go all the way west. No,
Yeah.
east.
No, I think
No,
he goes
probably
west.
He probably gets the Finns pass.
No, I think he goes east.
Are they enforcing that yet, or it's after Memorial Day? Like, could we
If
just
he's
take
go-
our trucks on right
No,
now?
right
or is
now.
someone that'll stop
No,
us.
it's- yeah.
Someone will stop us. We have to have the pass.
No, Ronnie's been going on.
No, I went on twice already. I got my pass and like it's open. I
Yeah.
went right on the beach.
Yep.
It's open.
But you had the pass.
Yeah,
I'm
you have to
saying
have the
I couldn't
pass.
ride on there
Yeah.
with no pass yet.
No.
So like,
No.
when did they start enforcing that? Because
I think-
January 1st.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they Smith's Point. They're strict.
Yeah, you always
Oh.
need a pass to go on the outer beach.
Always.
You can't. Oh, they did.
Because like normally if it's out of season, I used to take my truck on the Cupsog Beach all the time.
Yeah, but
It was
Cups-
open, you can go
Cupsog,
right
there's
on.
No one out there.
No, there's normally a booth, but same with Smith Point. Smith Point too, we would go out there and I would just make a fire, and then I got in trouble because we weren't allowed to have fires on the beach anymore because someone made a fire, covered it up with
Yes.
sand, and some kid jumped in the
yeah.
sand, burnt the bottom of his feet. So
Yeah.
they
So the
banned
way
fires.
around that now is you just get pellets for like a pellet stove.
Oh, so you can have a fire as long as it's in a stove?
No, the pellet stoves. Those little pellets that they burn. You
Yeah.
ever see those?
Yeah.
So they look like rabbit food. They're
Yeah.
little pellets, and those burn off in a pellet stove. You can bring those out because there's no like amber. They burn. That's it. So you bring a bag of
Do
those.
they last a while though?
Yeah. You bring a bag of those. You light them up. You keep feeding the fire with the pellets,
That's awesome.
and then like there's no amber. There's no like hot wood left over. There's nothing left over hot. You just dump the ashes and you're good.
That's a fact. Like you're allowed to do that.
That's a fact.
Oh, I got to get that done.
Snapple fact or a real fact?
No, that
It's a
do be
fact.
no, it do be facts though.
Do be fast.
Do be facts though. Yeah, that's cool. We're gonna have a good time for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, so I got a question for you. This is gonna be a Macus question.
Did
Would you-
Macus tell you this question? Or
Yeah,
you-
no,
Yeah.
he asked me this question. I
This
thought it was
was-
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Would
excited.
you rather be soft all the time, or would you rather be hard all the time? So
And
you,
not be able to get to the either. The
yeah.
opposite.
So you got to either stay soft your entire life, or you got to be hard your entire life.
Can you? I mean, does it affect like? Because you know, like how like on like the Viagra Cialis commercials, like if you have an erection lasting 4 or more hours,
no,
contact
no
the
health,
doctor.
No health.
No health risk. I guess hard all the time then. So you
Oh
could.
damn!
Well,
I'd
you
rather
could
be
stay
hard.
up.
Yeah,
you
I'd
could,
rather be
You could
hard.
put on a clinic. You never have to worry about busting early because your shit's just rocked out. Like you just keep pumping until she's having
Yeah, I know,
enough.
but then you're gonna come across obstacles like taking a piss.
Or
Taking a
Oh,
piss when you
pissing-
got a boner, bro, sucks.
Or
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
Or jiu-jitsu.
Well, I'm rock hard whenever I step on the mat anyway.
Guys like, yo, you
I
have
know, I
a
was-
boner? You're like, nah, it's a cup, dude.
Do you
I'm
ever
wearing a cup
do you
right
ever
now.
see the graphic? It's like a meme for like how to pee with the boner. It's just a dude like planking over the bowl with like
Yeah,
his
you
dick like
have to,
straight
dude.
down at it.
You literally like put your hand on the wall
Yep.
and like poke your ass all the way out so your dick points straight down.
Yeah.
You guys ever run into like old men in like the locker room when they fucking like they slap the wall like you're saying? There's like like grunting as
That's
they
the
piss.
worst.
I'm like
What do
chill,
you mean
dude.
old men? I do that.
You're like two handed like
Especially if I was hard
Speaking
all
of
the
hard dicks and Viagra, my father, when he was, dude, I know weird
Speaking of hard
transition,
dicks
but my
and
dad,
Viagra.
it goes back to
Definitely
the cancer story. So my dad was telling me, it was part of the story about the whole cancer thing. His wife is like, my dad's 80 years old, turned 80 in January. His wife's like 22 years younger than him. And no.
that'd be
dad-
serious, slinging some serious.
He's trying to explain to me how he knows he's healthy. And he's like, I still have sex 4 times a week. And I'm like, what? And like he had to call me back to tell me this. Like this was the PS like that. He's like, oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm like, this is really what you called me back? He's like, yeah, you know, my wife gets upset at me because I want to have sex. She's like, I'll try to have sex with him. She's like, we had sex last night. He's like, yeah, I ate dinner last night too. So what? Like, I'm gonna, he's like, I'm 80 years old. I don't need Viagra or anything like that. He's like, and she gets mad at me, and I'm like, you're 22 years younger than me. What do I have you for? You can't keep up. And he's like, the doctors tell you, Viagra and stuff. If you have an erection longer than 4 hours, you got to call a doctor. He goes, I say you call 4 more broads.
Yeah. If you have an erection lasting 4 more hours, call more ladies.
Yeah, that's my dad's rationale. That was his way of telling me that he's healthy. Like, I'm 80, prostate cancer, but I still smash 4 times a week.
That's
and my
great.
wife, who's 20 years younger than me, can't keep up and complains about it.
That's great.
That's fucking hysterical.
I'm like, dude, you really had to call me back for this?
So to that question, you walk around hard all the time or soft all the time? If you walk around soft all the time, what about when you have sex?
It's soft.
Oh, then you have to walk around hard all the time.
Yeah, I'm
No
going
doubt.
around hard. I only got like 2 inches, so I'm.
You're good.
Luigi's
You're not
probably
worried about
hard
hiding
right now.
much?
I'll have to duct tape it for practice, but
Yeah, like right to your thigh.
Tuck it in the sock.
Oh God.
you wear socks at Jits?
No,
You have
it
to
was a
start
big
to.
dick joke.
You're gonna have to start.
Yeah, I'm staying hard because my dick's not like a really big obstruction to begin with, so it's not going to really inconvenience anybody.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of obstacles with that though. Like
Not
even
with me.
dude, even taking a shit. Yo, you got a bone. You're trying to take a shit. You're just peeing on the floor.
Oh, dude, it's hitting you back on your knees. Just
That would be fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I would definitely keep
My
it.
balls stick out further
Not
than my
hard.
dick anyway. So
Yeah, because then when you go to have sex, it's soft. Like you can't do anything with a soft dick.
Yeah, helicopter.
finger splint it.
Yeah.
Finger splint it.
Did you say
You
your
know the
balls
vibes.
stick out further than your dick, Luigi?
yeah, I got a small dick. I don't.
Big wheels, small cannon?
Yeah.
Like,
Luigi
like those
got the
Civil War
dicky do?
cannons, you fire and it just spins around.
We said Luigi pisses on his dick because his dick's so small. I mean, pisses on his balls because his dick's so small.
Oh, I seen that movie.
That shit's so funny.
That's your new nickname,
8
Luigi.
Mile.
Big wheels, small cannon.
That would be horrible though.
Yeah.
Your balls are bigger than your dick, even when
Yeah.
it's hard.
Sorry, Luigi, you have to go through that.
Whatever. Is what it
It
is.
is what
Get
it is,
used to
huh?
it now.
Yeah, I got used to it.
Got used to it.
Sean, Lisa didn't give us question of the day, right?
I have a question while we're talking about this.
Sean
If
got
you
a good
could-
one.
I've thought about this. If you could,
Sean.
I wish your balls were detachable.
Why?
Because sometimes
Why?
they just get in the way. Like, like it's a hot summer day, your balls are sticking to your thighs, it's humid, you sit down, you sit on your balls the wrong way. Like, if I could just take my balls off for the summer, I'd have it'd just be way more
Or like when you
comfortable.
sleep,
Yeah.
like, dude, you gotta like move that shit around till you get comfortable.
Yeah.
You ever sit down and actually sit on your bowl?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit hurts.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
God.
imagine you could just be like, yo, I don't need these today.
Bro, the biggest
Leave him on
mistake I had.
the key rack with
Yeah.
the rest of your shit.
I'd lose my balls all the time, though. I'd be like, yo, where are my balls?
That would be a problem. That would be a problem.
I'd have to get, like, the
That square.
key finder.
Tile.
Yeah, like, beep, beep. Like, ping my balls to find
Oh,
them.
shit, I left Metcalfe
ah.
again.
You have a date, you got to call the girl, like, yeah, I think I left my balls in your car last night.
That is fucking funny.
Yo, any of you ever go horseback riding or ride a horse?
Yes.
Never.
Bro,
No.
I did the mistake
I don't
by
date fat chicks, bro.
Okay, anyway, I was in
Damn.
Jamaica having a good time with the lady, and fucking worst thing I ever did was go horseback riding in shorts.
Yeah, but you wear boxers or boxer briefs?
Free ball, bro.
Boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs, yeah. And
I
fucking,
like how we had to check that.
yeah, I don't really know the difference. But I was on the horse, bro, in shorts. It was hot, bro, and the guy we were going fast. He's like, just slap the horse in the ass with the stick. He gave us all a stick, bro. So I started cooking. I was like, I'm cooking, bro. And my balls just like bang, bang, bang. I was like, bro, this sucks. It was
Oh, my
miserable.
God.
My legs were all red. I was like, I'm never hopping on a horse again unless I'm in jeans.
See, I never had the problem with like sitting on my nuts because I wear boxer briefs all the time. Like since I was in high school, I never wanted to have like descended testicles.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a real thing. Like gravity's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Pulling on your nuts all the time. So
Yeah.
I never sat on my balls. I got a good sack. My sack's cute.
Pull it out. Let's see.
Thanks for letting
I
me.
got that cute sack, bro.
Pull it out, let's see.
Luigi would be the judge of that.
Yeah, let me.
Yo, and Mac is not wearing underwear, and Remy not wearing underwear, dude. Your sacks are gonna be like down by your kneecaps, so you're
No.
gonna be able to do hacky sack with your balls, bro, when you're older.
Yeah,
Nah.
For
no
real.
doubt.
I got
For real.
muscles in my balls.
You know what I think is
pull 'em
you know what I think is dangerous talking about sacks? Shaving your sack.
Yo, you want to know what's crazy?
up. What do you do?
I don't shave it, dude.
Okay, so this is my dilemma. All like I've used
Manscaped.
It looks, like,
so
it looks
what do
like
you-
a kiwi. This is like a little kiwi for my legs.
So do you like shave everything around it except for the sack?
Yeah, I shave up top, and then my ball sack just looks like a kiwi.
What about like
Bro,
your
that's
taint
fucking hysterical.
in your asshole? Like you or like
You
just the
shave
top?
your asshole?
Well,
Shave
when I say shaved, I'm talking about like a razor. Like I'll hit it with like a
Yeah.
little
Like a 5
buzzer.
blade.
Yeah, no 5 blade.
Five
no.
blade.
Yeah.
That's
You
aggressive.
shave your dude.
Yeah.
How do you do that? What do you do? Like pancake? You
Dude,
do the
I stretch
That's
it
like
out.
you
Yeah.
pull.
Stretch
That's
it
like
out.
Luigi's
Yeah.
head.
gotta get the
Right?
wrinkles.
You pull and you go.
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
I
Yeah,
thought
but wait, you use a 5 clip?
No,
No,
a
blade.
5 blade
Oh, I'm
razor.
like, bro, how long's your
You
ball
use
hair?
shaving cream too?
I'm like, what the fuck is up? I'm like, Remy would have a 5 on his ball sack.
No.
long
A
is
5
your ball
blade.
hair?
Oh,
yeah,
that makes
that-
sense. All right.
Not like a old school single.
Yeah, I
fucking-
thought you meant with the clippers, a 5 clip. I'm
No,
like,
no.
damn, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You got like that's the thing about balls, bro. Like chicks do like Botox and shit. Like I would Botox my balls, get them smooth as an egg, get all those wrinkles
My
out.
balls
you
are
know?
smooth as an egg, though. I
Yeah,
use a
not
razor.
They're wrinkly.
No. Oh, yeah.
Your sack.
you
your
gotta get
sack
the
is
wrinkle,
like-
like to get that wrinkle release. You gotta spray them on. Then you could shave your balls like for real.
Yeah, that would be easy.
You got it's dude. You got to stretch it out. You got to push the actual testicle
Yeah,
down
it's-
so you can
oh,
get the
God.
razor on it. It's a
I just
fucking-
go right over it. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, buzzer. I'll buzz.
Yeah,
it. I'm
but,
not
like,
putting a
you
blade to that
miss-
shit.
No, with the blade.
Then
You miss
miss,
a
like,
lot
a
because
lot
of the
of 'em.
wrinkles.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta like stretch it out.
Yeah.
Get the whole thing.
Lift the
You got to
shaft
chicken
up.
skin it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Tell me I'm wrong. You got to like stretch it out like chicken skin, get it flat so the razor hits it.
Yeah.
It's a process,
It's
dude.
aggressive.
You got to be careful too.
Oh, of course. You don't want
You
to go
ever
to the
nick
ER.
your balls?
You don't want to go to the ER.
Yeah,
with
with a
that.
buzzer. That's the problem with the buzzer. I've been
Yo,
using the buzzer my
yeah.
whole life, and then like one time I was
nicked-
using a T buzzer, and I was like, Nick,
Oh,
bleeding. I
that's
was like,
the
I'm never
worst.
using a
That's
buzzer
the
again.
worst.
The one blade buzzer, that thing works phenomenal.
Really?
Yo, have any
That
of you,
little like green fucking.
have any of you guys?
I don't know what company makes it. It's just called One Blade.
Used Manscaped?
Yes, that's the razor I just bought.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How's that
You like
work?
it?
it's really good.
Yeah.
Thing's dope because I went to CVS and this fucking guy in the aisle actually was like, "Yo, you should get this one." I'm like, well, no, because I was waiting for him to unlock it, and I was like, "Hey, man, where's like the Gillettes or whatever?" He's like, "They're right here." He's like, "If you want, you should try that." He's like, "I just used it last week. It's actually a lot better and it's half the price."
He knew exactly what you were shaving.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm shaving my face, but all right.
Yeah.
It was awkward. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll try
He's
it
like, oh,
out.
you're not doing your ass?
Yeah.
And I was like, all
all
right.
taint alone?
So I used that shit. It was fire.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They sell the
man.
whole pack. It's like
no
15
blade,
bucks.
no blades to the balls, bro.
No.
Never.
It's crazy.
I'm
I
afraid.
see,
I'm
I
afraid to
can't-
cut it.
I'm afraid to cut it with a buzzer. That shit. I did that once. I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Shawnee.
Question of the day, kid.
Hold on, Nick. That's like bad bedroom etiquette, though, dude.
No, it's
Nah,
clean.
it's a kiwi, bro.
Yeah, it's clean.
Yeah, but hairy
All the hairs
balls.
are the same length and
Nah,
shit.
women like hair too.
Do you go,
They
like?
do.
You don't like get your balls sucked and shit, like
No.
Like
Really?
What about
Me
like,
neither.
the
Missing-
thigh and, like, all
you guys
the
are
shit
missing
over
out.
here?
That'll get
I
shaved.
don't
That's
That's
why
why I
even.
keep my
Kids cut.
balls pristine, bro. Make sure get all the hair off and put those balls in your mouth.
No, don't lick the balls. Stay,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
stay on the dick.
Stay on the dick. 100%.
Fuck you doing?
Yeah.
You're missing half the experience.
That's like leaving French fries on your plate, dude.
You're missing.
You had
You're
the
only
main
getting
course,
a
but you
quarter
didn't
of the
have
whole
this-
thing.
I hope
You're
the
missing
mic-
the
I hope
balls,
the
the
mic got
taint,
that.
the asshole.
The mic got that one, D-Rock.
Oh, shit.
All right, Sean.
All right, so now we're ready.
Before you ask us the question, let us know: shave or buzz?
Damn.
What was that?
Shaved.
Yeah.
Can we
Man.
see?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go. Pull it out right now.
Right now.
Hold, please.
All right, so we're gonna pause on that question of the day.
All right, so I got a get your weight up, not your hate up.
Let's hear it.
Fucking cutting weight. How about like
Oh, that chick passing
that
out.
chick
on the
passing
scale?
out? But it's like,
That was from the mask, though.
I thought you were gonna say that NCAA weight room.
well, that too. We could do a whole nother section on that. But just cutting weight, like, I mean, I feel like MMA, jiu-jitsu, like everything is so advanced compared to what it used to be, except for the aspect of cutting weight.
100%.
They just do the same dumb shit year after year, fight after fight, and it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, you're a professional athlete, you know, and you're gonna have a training camp. You're gonna do everything, you know, cross your T's and dot your I's, but you're gonna just not eat and, you know, try and make weight like that.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, you're a professional athlete. Like treat it like it.
100%.
The problem is, and I'm assuming because you come from wrestling and wrestlers have been doing it for a long time and don't have these issues, right? The problem with, in my opinion,
I mean, they don't have these issues to some extent, but a lot of them do. They're just like, they hide it very well.
Well, so this is my take on it. I'm not saying it's correct, but wrestling, cutting weight in wrestling and cutting weight in fighting are very different things. There's more harm to be done in a fight than in a wrestling match. So people look in the fights for every possible advantage they can because it's a fucking fist fight. So people will go to extreme measures to cut the weight to try to have the advantage to be the bigger person. And it's advanced a lot, but like at the end of the day, everyone's going to cut every corner they can. So like if you're some dude who's especially if you're a tweener, like say you're like, I don't know, 185 pounds, but 170 is a little too big because you don't have the height, you're going to do everything you can to make 55 to be the bigger guy. And there's just no...
You don't think there's a right way or a wrong way to get that edge?
I don't know, man, because everybody's different.
Well,
you
I don't
know
know.
what I'm saying?
Look at what Devin's doing right now. I mean, he's doing it kind of like the right way. Like he dropped all that weight. He looks fucking great. He's down like 30 pounds in like what, 2 months?
The problem with that is, and I can attest to this because I'm a little bit of a tweener. I fought at 55, and like I would do, like if I didn't have a fight coming up, I would monitor my weight. I never wanted to get above 175 pounds. I try to stay between 70 and 73, to be honest with you. 75 was like the borderline. And trying to keep myself at that weight led to me being more injured. My body wasn't holding up as well because I didn't have, I guess maybe I wasn't eating enough or I didn't carry enough weight on my body to handle the training sessions, and I found myself getting injured more. But then the backside of that, it's a double-edged sword. It's like, so well, now what do? Do I do this and then have to cut way more? You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to have a brutal weight cut. So I'd be like, all right, if I'm at 70, cutting 15 pounds isn't hard, and I could diet myself down effectively, get to 160 the week of the fight, and lose the last 5.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, like I said, not getting myself over 70, 75, there's obstacles with that. Then if I go up to 180, where I feel good, or maybe even 85-ish, whatever, then I have to cut more weight. And that has its own, detriment. So it's tough.
I just think that, like, if you're a professional athlete, or even if you're not, like, you're trying to become one, like, that is just one thing you have to do. Like, you don't show up to work, like, not on time, because, you do everything because it's your job. You should do it. You should treat it the same if you're, a fighter or whatever. And, I mean, I don't think really the sport, I mean, yeah, maybe it might be harder for an MMA fighter versus a wrestler, but regardless, like, that's still your job. So figure it out, it's not like.
Well, they do figure it out.
But
I mean, there's a lot of people that make weight, but they do it the wrong way.
Right. I'm saying, like, intelligently, like I said, but like you're gonna hire a wrestling coach, you're gonna hire
hire
a striker.
a nutritionist.
Yeah, right, exactly. Just hire a nutritionist, and then.
But if you see a lot of people who make a bad weight cut, they're normally on the prelims really early. They don't have the money to have a whole team
That's
like
true.
that yet.
That
Like
could
you
be-
never see a top 10 contender.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, the whole tiramisu thing.
Yeah, probably before he fought Connor, because that dude was broke before he fought my boy.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing about that too. It's like, it works until it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It was
maybe
a
it's been
bum.
working for you until it doesn't. And like, who knows what, there's extenuating circumstances, a lot of things. Sometimes you take a fight on short notice, or you get an injury.
I feel like weight
So
cuts
things
too.
happen.
As you do the weight cuts, they become harder.
Oh yeah, as you
Like
get
your
older.
even not as you get older, but as the weight cuts keep going. Like, so if you're fighting like 3-4 times in a year, your first weight cut that year might be the easiest, and then by like the second or third fight, it's like harder. I don't know if like your body is like off or what, but I feel like it's harder.
Hormones.
Yeah.
It's the up and down of your hormones and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you
Cutting
fight,
weight's not good for you.
if you fight at 155 and you're an active fighter, like, and you want to fight 3 to 4 times a year,
Stay at that
just
weight.
fucking walk 170. I mean 160.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 155. Stop trying to drop 20 fucking pounds.
Well,
Right.
that's all.
It's a double-edged sword, man, because walking at 170 and keeping yourself below this threshold where your body feels good and can hold up, sometimes it works against you. So, like, there's no perfect way. It's just like Remy said, it's just cutting weight is not good for you. It's just not a good thing. And like I said, sometimes it works till it doesn't. And it's one thing if you're a flagrant weight misser where it happens constantly, but like it happens. Some guys probably have never had it happen. They never miss weight, and then something goes wrong in that camp or whatever, and for whatever reason they have a bad cut that time. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of weird things behind it. Who knows what's going on? I don't think there's a perfect way to do it.
Maybe make more weight classes.
Yeah. There's definitely not a perfect way to do it, but there are better ways than what most people are doing. Like I was telling you guys about the, Mike Dolce. He's got like he calls it the Dolce diet. Like he's worked with Ronda Rousey and a bunch of like MMA fighters in the UFC, and like he has, I mean, don't quote me, but I think 100% success rate with all of his athletes in making weight, and like they're on weight a week before, so that way they have that full week to, I mean, they might be like 2 pounds underweight, so that way they have 2 more pounds that they can gain before the fight, and like he really does it very, very well. Like scientifically, he's really on his shit.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sean.
We're ready for that question, Sean.
Before people start bombarding in here.
Yeah. See what we got.
All right. You're 13 years old. It's the first time you've ever come. As you come, a genie pops out of your penis.
Oh, dope.
He says, for the rest of your life, you have to make a choice right now. So every time you come, from now until the end of time, do you want A, when you come, one giant sperm shoots out and you have to fight him? Or B, a giant sperm shoots out and you have to catch him, otherwise you can't ever come again?
Oh, my God.
What's it going to be?
I'm going to fight him, dude.
I'll go for
I
it.
was
Yeah.
like a challenge.
So we'll start with Remy.
I think I'm gonna go fight him, because then it's like, what if you don't catch him? Then you're fucked.
Yeah, it's true.
I'd rather just fight him.
And if you don't catch him, where does he go? Does he like land in the face of the girl that you fucked? Runs around impregnating people. Oh
If that's
my
the case,
God.
then I'm definitely fighting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking high child support bill at the end of the month.
Yeah, I'm fighting every time because cum seems slippery. I'd have a hard time catching that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like you got to fight it.
Yeah, well, at least he's gonna stand toe to toe with you and bang.
Yeah, right.
Well, because he didn't say you have to win, so I could just pull guard on it and tap. Be like, all right,
Pull
done.
guard on my
You know what I'm
sperm
saying?
cell.
I can just end it quick. You didn't say you have to win it every time. You just got to scrap with it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I'm not feeling it that day. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to get this victory, but trying to catch it every time, that's a process.
Yeah, because he's running from you, man. Slippery
Just
bastard.
remember, sometimes you're going to be with your girl, roll off her, and now you're in a fight
Yes.
with her in the bed.
Or some random
With the
girl.
rock. And it
So,
might be, it might
I'm
be
gonna-
hard fighting with a rock hard bone of wood too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably just
I'm
use it
fighting
as a
it, though.
bat.
I think trying to catch that thing is gonna be hard.
Yeah, I'm definitely going
slippery
with
as
fighting.
fuck.
Nothing better than cardio after cardio.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
I'm gonna catch it, but I'm gonna take a fucking rag and hold it over the tip of my dick every time I come, and I'm just gonna catch it right away, and I'm good.
Oh, that's a good
Damn,
fucking hey.
dude.
Oh, what if you come in a girl though?
you gotta put a rag
what
in
does
the
it do?
dick
Come
when
out
you
of her
hold
mouth?
Yes, yes,
You
yes.
gotta hold her mouth. Fish hook
Just
it.
pull out and fucking.
No, you
grab
can never
it.
dump one in ever again. You can't come in anybody's
She's
mouth.
like that chick
That's
from the
fucking terrible.
Alien, where the alien comes out of her stomach and shit.
I mean,
fucking.
It's better than fighting the fucking thing every time.
Fuck that. I'm fighting it every time. Plus, it's 2-on-1. You're with the girl, like, yo, get ready.
Here
Yeah,
it comes.
I'm about to bust. I'm
Put your-
about to bust.
About the bus. Put your hands up.
Yeah, but like if you just hold her mouth shut, all right, you got it, you caught it.
Yeah, what if you're drunk?
You
It's
just
2
hold
a.m. and you lose the fight? Like that sucks.
That does suck. Yeah, where'd you get that black eye from?
Yeah, sperm.
It's a long story.
Yo, I got jumped last night. There was 2 dudes.
There's 2 dudes. It was gonna be twins, but I pulled out and I had to fight them.
I had to snuff out my fucking sperm.
I don't know, man. I feel like sperm doesn't have a good fight IQ. Sometimes, half the time, they can't even get to the egg
Yeah,
properly.
do they even have
like,
arms? No.
What does
They
it
got
do?
a tail.
Just comes
That's
at your
it.
head.
That's it.
Yeah.
Spray it with water and it's over.
Yeah.
Pop it.
little bleach bottle. Yeah, I'm fighting every time.
Yeah.
100%.
I think that's the consensus.
Yeah.
Yo, but if you're wearing a rubber, they have like
Consensus.
spermicide on them. So would that just kill it, or you really got to square up?
You have to square up. You have to fight it.
When are you?
Does
why,
he-
why are
What
you
the
gonna wear
fuck's a
rubber?
condom?
Yeah. Why
I'm
you
just,
wear rubber?
I'm just saying, you wear one if it's gonna knock the thing out. You don't have to fight it.
You trap
Are
it
they tough?
inside.
Do they have hands? Like,
No.
are they nice with it?
Is a jail cell for cum.
Yeah. Yeah, it has no arms, dude.
Yo, can I tell you guys about my dream I had the other day?
Yeah, sure.
Dave, you didn't hear it, right? Bro,
I
it's
didn't
funny.
hear this. I don't think.
I didn't hear this.
Sean liked this dream.
So every time you don't have some of this, like you dream a lot, right?
I dream every
I never,
night.
I never dream.
I know why you don't dream, Remy.
I know.
All right, whatever. So a lot of times I'll have some sick dreams, And the other night I had a dream. It was insane. I fell asleep on my couch, and I'm going to jail, right? So I'm in my car with my father, and he's driving, and I'm going to jail. I'm on my way, and he's like, I'm doing 2 years in jail in Riverhead. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm really going to jail right now. And my dad's like, yeah, bro, you just got to do it. And I'm like, Dad, I just got a DWI. Like, call a lawyer. I'll be out of here tomorrow. And he's like, nah, you just got to do your 2 years. I'm like, why? Just call a fucking lawyer. I'll be out of here tomorrow. And then maybe I'll do 6 months or I'll go on probation. He's like, you just got to do 2 years. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm on my way to the jail. I'm crying. I'm pissed. I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing 2 years. Everything I'm doing down the drain. So they check me in because everyone checked in like 12 o'clock for some reason, and I turned myself in at 7 p.m. after work. So I guess
has to finish work first.
Yeah, so I'm like calling clients like I'll be back in 2 years, but it was fucking weird. So anyway, I get into the jail. They give me my suit. They're like, all right, go to Gen Pop. I'm like, all right, cool. So I walk into Gen Pop, fucking dudes everywhere screaming. It was a madhouse. And I'm like, damn, so I'm looking for a bed that doesn't have anyone on it that I could take. I'm walking, and I look up. I just see Nick, D-Rock, and Terrence sitting on the bed. Nick has his shirt off, smoking a cigarette. Yo, you want to know what's crazy? I didn't know you have tattoos all over your body.
I don't have them all over. I have one on my stomach, one on my chest.
You had that in a dream. That was the weird part.
That is weird.
And Lisa was like, he has tattoos on his chest. I'm like, oh, that's fucking weird.
That is weird.
So Nick's shirt off on the bed with his leg up, smoking a bogey. D-Rock's next to him with Terrence. And I just look at them. They look at me. We're like, let's go. I'm like, oh, yo, this 2 years is about to be a breeze.
Oh, my God.
Now, it was fucking weird. So you had a bed next to you. So I went over there. I unplugged our shit, and we were just mobbing, bro. Like, no one will fuck with us. And then we ended up getting into a fight, and then I woke up right away.
That's so funny, bro.
But it was shitty. But then it was like, I walked in and we're like, let's go. It was fucking weird.
Did Terrence dab?
No, Terrence was going bananas. Everyone was going bananas. Nick was the only one not. Nick was like in a different mood, bro. Dude was just sitting there like this with a bogey. I'm like, dude, looks like he's been here for 6 years. Like he knows the deal already. He's just like, yeah.
I'm fronting, bro.
Come over here. Shit
That
was
is
weird.
so
And then I
funny.
turned around and see my cousin and this kid, Chris Correa, who I grew up with. He's like a good friend of mine. And he's like, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, I'm in here for a DWI too. I'm like, damn. He's like, yeah, but I'm getting out tomorrow. I'm like, how are you getting out tomorrow? My dad won't get me out. I'm like, can you call me a lawyer? It was fucking hysterical.
That is so funny.
And
Yo,
I woke
dreams-
up. I was like, damn, bro, that was
Dreams
crazy.
are funny, man. Dreams are really funny. That's great, though.
Funny shit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Luigi wasn't there.
I know. You might have been. Probably oil checking someone in the
Yeah,
corner.
it was probably
Oil checking or playing chess. One or the other.
Yeah.
That's funny shit.
Yeah, it was
I
funny.
appreciate that dream.
No problem, bro. I
That's
texted
good.
Nick when I woke up. I'm like, yo, you're in my
He
dream.
did, he did. I was laughing when I read the text.
That shit was funny.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up, boys.
Cool.
All right.
Nice hour and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, good podcast.
Let's go.
All right, make sure you catch us on the gram. Fucking
Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah, fucking DM us too, you bitches.
Yeah, still zero questions of the day
Yeah.
from you guys.
Send in some questions.
Yo, maybe we gotta start saying this in the beginning of the podcast because maybe the average person won't listen all the way to the end.
All right, so we'll start hitting it up in the beginning too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but catch us on Instagram, Spotify, Pandora. We're doing scrambles, little IGTV clips. So
Yeah, you guys could also watch or listen to the podcast straight from our website. There's
Okay.
There's a
good
link.
call. Yeah, check out the website, dude. Some merch.
Yeah.
All right, yo, thanks for listening. Peace.
Peace.
Ta-ta.